You wanna be on top?
We've all seen her on hit reality show America's Next Top Model, teaching girls how to strut their stuff and appreciate unconventional beauty. In Singapore to promote the new Asia's Next Top Model series, the 38-year-old Tyra Banks says that she used to despise being labelled as a model.
I hate those tags.
Oh. What? Why? I mean, they are who you are.
Because I don't think I'm an actor. I think I've acted. You know, an actor is Angelina Jolie. An actor is Meryl Streep. You know, if Meryl Streep does an ad for Dolce & Gabbana, they don't say she's a supermodel.
Yeah.
You know, so I respect the acting craft and say, yeah, I've acted, I've done some acting, but I'm not an actress. I used to want to let go of that model tag. I used to, when people would write articles about me or introduce me walking out to a talk show, I'd say, don't say supermodel, don't say supermodel. And then one day I woke up and said, say supermodel.
Okay.
I did that. That's a part of my life. And I lead a show and, you know, encouraging girls to take the modeling industry as a serious job and giving them an opportunity. And I've accomplished a lot as a model, and what's wrong with that? I think I was being led by so many women in the industry, particularly more for actresses or singers that started as models that don't want the world to know that. Yeah, and I know who you guys are. But I'm like, no, I'm proud. And so now I wear it very proud. I know I'm going to be 80 years old. Yeah. And they're going to say, supermodel Tyra Banks. And people are going to be like, what?
Really?
I take the model thing with pride now. Okay. I think there was a lot of me pushing through the barriers and people not taking me seriously. You know, when I wanted to be like a girl next door kind of model, I was black. Yeah. And so that was in the way. Like, black girl's never been like a Cindy Crawford.
Yeah.
So being black was in the way. And then when I wanted to be a producer for television, they were like, models don't do that. You know, so modeling was in the way. But so now I've pushed past that, and I don't necessarily feel those barriers anymore. So when somebody says that I'm a model, I don't take it as a negative.
Okay.
Even if they're joking and say, well, models are stupid, I'm like, well, I'm not. So call me a model all day. It's fine. If I was 17 today and wanted to be a model, I would not probably get accepted at a lot of modeling agencies because I would have just been too curvy.
Okay.
Yeah, so even though I was very thin at 17, I was not a size 0. I was probably like a 4.
Okay.
And so that would have just been too big for a runway. So I don't know what I would have done.
But even today, with like, there's talk about curvy models.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk.
Yeah.
And they come and go. But it's not necessarily the norm sample size on a runway. It is still a 0. And so I wouldn't have been successful. I think it is easier for girls of color, for Asian girls, for Indian girls, for black girls to get into the industry. Not easy, easier.
Okay.
But it is harder for a girl that is not a size 0.
Okay, it still is.
Yes, so now it's a size thing as opposed to as much of a race thing. Yeah, I think race, when it comes to girls' self-esteem, is extremely important for girls to see images reflecting their nationality or their race in a magazine, in a magazine, on television, in a movie. It's extremely important to see a reflection of yourself because the society is saying that that is beautiful or that is admirable or that is special. When you look in the mirror, you go, okay, I look like that, and they're saying that's good, so I'm good enough. When my mom was growing up, she said her self-esteem wasn't that big because everybody on TV was white. Okay. And, you know, every now and then there'd be a black woman on TV, and they'd run to the TV and go, oh, my God, look at Diane Carroll on TV, you know, and I don't have that issue. So my self-esteem as a black girl was stronger. And as time goes on, like Asia's Next Top Model, super important for Asian girls to see, like a big top model franchise brand, but it's all Asian girls. You know, that young girl sitting on the couch looking at that TV and seeing a reflection of herself in some kind of way with all those countries that are represented will make her feel better about herself. Recently, did some work with Vietnam's Next Top Model, actually in Vietnam, in Ho Chi Minh City. And the winner, I found her to be so exceptionally beautiful. I loved the fact that her skin was more of a tan color, more brown, closer to my skin. Well, not as brown as me, but maybe that color underneath there. And, you know, she had these beautiful high cheekbones. She came from a village. She had the atypical, not stereotype type of beauty. And actually her winning was a little controversial because they said that's not what they would consider beautiful in Vietnam. But I knew that her beauty was would be marketed internationally in a big way. And so she's working all around the world. The girl that would have been the traditional beauty would not have worked outside of Vietnam. So it's, I love seeing that and pushing that forward. And she's
In fact, Tyra also appreciates the beauty of our local men. Find out more in our next clip.